Holy Spirit, please help me to speak this message in accordance with your perfect will. I know that you do always what the Father wants you to do, so therefore, equip me in accordance with the will of the Father in all things. As I relaxed in this position, I began considering my song I released yesterday, Memory of My Scars. In the song, I sang, Hear My Cry. Hear My Cry typically means, God, behold me in my ugly situation. David said it like this: if I make my bed in hell, there the Lord will be with me also. God is with us, His people, not only in our good situations or pleasant situations, but He is with us in the ugliest situation that we will be in our lives. I also made a statement, Memory of My Scars, in this song. There is a memory of the human brain called episodic memory. It is the memory of the details or events of your life. A very important memory. God is the mastermind. I see Him as the mastermind, being not only the master thinker, but the master memory. He remembers all the details from beginning to end of this world and this life. It is important, very, very, very important, to remember where we are coming from, to remember the things that we have gone through that have been traumatizing, that have hurt us. Failure to remember your hurts results in committing the same foolishness that caused you the hurt in the first place, over and over again. It is important then to remember the process and processes of the elements of your life. Process then is very important. We are living in a world in which people are losing rapidly respect for processes. People want to be rich, but they do not want to have to go through the right process to attain to wealth. We are living in a time in which people have become very covetous, as it was prophesied in the Bible, I think by Paul, who prophesied that in the last days perilous times would come and that human beings would be very, very covetous. That is one of the things he prophesied about the last days. This results in stealing. And this is a time in which human beings are stealing blessings and stealing riches. They call it appropriating, which means taking something without a person's permission. This results in a future destruction. For whenever a person assumes position, such a person is exalting himself. And it is written, he who exalts himself will be abased, but he who humbles himself will be exalted. So, America and people of this world, appropriation of blessings and assuming another's territory will result in destruction and fall. God will not lie. His word will always stand. He who exalts himself will be abased, but he who humbles himself will be exalted. So if you have a nation assuming territory and teaching their children to do the same, what type of future are you creating? For children will have to take over the mantle and will have to carry on the elements of our world after we are gone. As I said, processes are important. The trees I have considered, they go through a process in order to bear fruits. And process consists of experience. It is the process that makes the fruits what they are. So, what type of mentality are you creating in these children? For Cain killed Abel because he was covetous. And people in these times, if they see you with mental powers or gifts, they are inclined to rapidly appropriate them. That is covetousness. And covetousness results in murder. Cain killed Abel, his brother, because he was covetous. So if you are teaching these children to appropriate blessings, hence to be covetous. You are creating future murderers. Therefore, the crime rate the crime rate is what you are creating to excel. And you're invoking your own downfall in the process. Do not forget that God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah because he was unable to find any goodness there.